Good morning, Pier Runners. Welcome to another exciting episode of Morning Brews and Cruise News. I'm your host, Trevor Shelby. Today is Friday, August 4th, 2023. We've got the weekend just on the horizon. And what a better way to kick things off than with a fresh cup of brew and some cruise news. How about that? Now, speaking of coffee, today we're sipping on something special. We've got Café du Monde coffee and chicory in our mugs, and let me tell you, the aroma is just fantastic. I had Chicory coffee, or their version of coffee and chicory, at Café du Monde in the French Quarter in New Orleans. Let me tell you, from what I remember, I liked it, but I was also kind of like in the moment and really kind of like enjoying myself and trying to anyways, which is a whole nother story. But things were a little crazy when we went to visit Café du Monde, and so it was a lot of hustle and bustle, like get in, get out, you know, there's no time for you to dilly-dally. So, but anyways, we're going to be having it black today. And I know that you guys are eager for a rating, because that's what you're here for, right? Is the coffee? No? Oh, cruise news. Okay. But anyways, we're gonna save the rating for later. That's right. We're going to be rating this unique blend later on in the week, probably next week. So stay tuned, because we're going to give this one a few days. We're going to try it out. It's probably going to take over most of next week. We're going to try it in several different ways. And I can tell you this, it is not bad. If you like chicory coffee, this is where it's at. If you're not sure what chicory even is, I had to look it up. It is a root, okay? So it's a plant, of course, and they take the root of the plant and they chop it up. They put it, they roast it like you do coffee beans. It has a nutty flavor to it, and it's not that bad, honestly. When you add coffee to it, which that's what this is coffee and chicory, then it just really enhances that coffee flavor as well. I really like it. Black coffee is, I like a little sweetness in my life. So black coffee is a little much, but we're having it that way today. So luckily, I'm not scoring it off of today's coffee, because most black coffee is going to get a very low score from me. And hey, if you guys want to join in on the coffee fun, head on over to our Facebook page, where you can find our coffee rankings and see what brew we're going to be tasting next week. That way you can grab a bag and try it with us. It's like a coffee club with a cruising twist. I mean, what's better than that? I mean, seriously. And I do want to say thank you to everyone that's patiently waited for me to pick up doing the news again this week. I know it's Friday. I haven't done the news since like last Saturday. I was sick, okay? I'm not going to say the C word, but I had the C word, and the global bastard, all that stuff that was happening in the last few years. So I was down. Luckily, I wasn't down as hard. Like, it really hit me Monday, and really Monday through Wednesday, I was really hit hard. Thursday, I was feeling a bit better. And then today, of course, you see me, I'm a little more animated. So I actually tried to record an episode yesterday, and it was awful. Awful. That'll be never published. So... But I want to say thank you to everybody that checked in on me. I did have quite a few people that were like, hey, you're sick, get well soon, all that stuff. Thank you guys. That means a lot to me. It's wonderful that we've built this like really nice, fun community. And yeah, thank you guys. It's sincerely. So we've got some thrilling cruise news to dive into. So grab your mug, settle in, and let's set sail on today's adventure. Now, y'all might have heard about an incident that happened on Royal Caribbean's International's Spectrum of the Seas. It's a somber tale, cruisers, so bear with me. A passenger actually went overboard while the ship was on its way to Singapore. The ship and crew immediately got on the job, reported the incident, and launched a search and rescue team operations. Local authorities were all over it, and the family was being looked after by Royal Caribbean's care team. Now, the Singapore Straits Maritime Rescue Coordination Center, or MRCC, Singapore for short, is coordinating the search, keeping the vessels in the area on high alert. But this is where things get a little bit more complex in the story, because you may have heard this story already elsewhere, but this is interesting. So the son of the woman who was believed to have fallen off the ship, he had a different take on it for a while. He thought his mom actually might be stuck somewhere on the ship. Now, that's a real twist in this tale. Now, the overboard detection system recorded something, but the family's not convinced. The son says, and I quote, "This just doesn't make sense." Let's talk a bit about these onboard detection systems. You might be wondering, what are they and why doesn't every ship have them? Well, they're there to detect if something or someone falls off the vessel, but not all ships have them. That's probably something we'll talk about another time, but probably, I think that should be a standard thing for all vessels. Have some kind of detection system. Someone falls overboard, maybe we should know about it. Now, just yesterday, the family made another statement. They do believe now that their mother did fall overboard. They don't quite believe the story because they're really kind of pitching this, she jumped overboard. They're not believing that at all. She was having a good time. She was having a great cruise, making plans for the future. Why would she jump overboard? Those are some really good questions to be asking. And so when he says it doesn't make sense, it's because, well, these things rarely ever do. Between 2009 and 2019, there were 212 overboard incidents globally, and 48 folks were rescued. It's a sobering thought, my friends, and it reminds us to be safe, be aware, and take care of one another out there on the open seas, okay? So, cruisers, let's raise our mugs to this family, and our thoughts and prayers are with them in this very, very trying time. All right, so we're going to jump on over to our next story, and this is for you chocolate lovers out there. So buckle up, because Costa Cruises has teamed up with Barry Calabout. I probably butchered your last name, and I'm so sorry, but you are the world leader in high quality chocolate, to present the ChocoCruise, okay? And it's Explore the World of Chocolate. From November 17th to November 24th, 2023, imagine sailing through the beautiful landscapes of the Mediterranean, all while indulging in the world of chocolate. And I'm not just talking about a chocolate bar here and there. We're talking about 5 of the world's best master pastry chefs from Italy, Spain, France, Switzerland, and Belgium, all joining forces with Costa Cruises, and they're going to be taking these passengers on a journey within a journey, exploring the refined arts of chocolate-related pastry. Now, folks, this isn't just a chocolate tasting cruise. Oh no, this is a full-on chocolate experience from breakfast to dinner. You're going to be able to taste chocolate in all its variations and combinations, depending on the destination visited by the ship. There'll be cooking shows, there's going to be workshops, there's going to be tastings of signature dishes. And for those of you who like a little kick in your drink, thanks to the partnership with Bacardi, 2 Italian master bartenders will be mixing up special chocolate-infused cocktails as well. But wait, there's more. Alongside the chocolate goodness, guests will also enjoy destination dishes related to the places that they're going to be visiting, created by the renowned international chefs like Bruno Barbarelli and Angel Leon. And for those craving some Asian cuisine and authentic Italian pizza, Costa has you covered. Now let's talk about these stars of this cruise. These chefs are not just masters of their craft, they're artists, influencers, and innovators, each with a unique story and a passion for chocolate. So, Peer Runners, if your sweet tooth is tingling and you're ready to set sail on some chocolate adventure, you can book your cabin on this ChocoCruise 2023 departing on November 17th. Trust me, this is one cruise you don't want to Swiss miss. Oh, I'm so stupid. But that's all for now, folks. Stay tuned for more updates from Morning Cruise and Brews News. I blame it on... Oh, goodness. But that's all for now, folks. Stay tuned for more updates on Morning Brews and Cruise News. Make sure you're subscribed. My name is Trevor Shelby. And remember, folks, life is like a voyage. You never know where the waves may take you. So stay alert, stay caffeinated, and above all else, stay cruising. Smooth sailing, Peer Runners.